Welcome to Let's Wander, the travel and hiking vlog. In the previous episode of our Char Dham series, we explained in detail about the Yamunotri Temple and the trek to Yamunotri. The links for all the episodes on our Char Dham series are given in the description below. Do watch them and write your feedback in the comments below. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. In this video, we will take you to Khushimath, the winter abode of Goddess Yamuna, located in Kharsali. We had a sound sleep yesterday after a tiring trek of 16 kilometers to Yamunotri. When everyone was fast asleep after the trek, I moved out to explore Jankichatti without disturbing them. It was quite cold, so I went to the restaurant to have a cup of tea. On asking an employee there about the distance of Khushimath, he told that it is about 1.5 kilometers away from here. Well, let me introduce you to this place. It would be unfair if I do not mention the GMVN tourist rest house at Jankichatti. We have spent 2 nights here. This is a very nice place. The rest house is built at a beautiful location right on the foot of the mountain and more importantly right on the trek to Yamunotri. During my last visit to Yamunotri in 2017, I saw this place and thought how nice would it be to have an accommodation here. Because we checked in the night, I did not even know that this is the same guest house. I remembered it while we were leaving for the trek in the next morning. This coincidence made me happy as well as surprised. Without any hesitation, this is the best guest house in Jankichatti. What you need in a place where the temperature goes into minus? The cozy rooms and warm quilts. They have the best. In addition to that, they have a decent restaurant, good food and great hospitality. After having a cup of tea, I walked 500 meters down to Jankichatti. Jankichatti is a small town surrounded by high hills on the banks of Yamuna river. Jankichatti was active since 5:30 in the morning. Crowds of pilgrims, horsemen and basket and palanquin bearers were preparing to go to Yamunotri. We stayed at this Devlok restaurant last time. Early in the morning, my eyes went to a small temple built on a hill. It was a very beautiful temple. At that time, could not go due to paucity of time. I did not want to miss it again. It is in the village of Kharsali at a distance of small hike of 1 kilometer from Jankichatti. Now a new bridge has been built connecting Jankichatti and Kharsali on which vehicles can pass. Earlier, there used to be a hanging bridge for pedestrians running parallel to this bridge. I went to the bridge and spent some time looking at Yamuna river flowing with gusto. Look at those stones and the river. There seems to be an unbreakable bond between the two. Don't you think that the stone, which is Achala, is the representation of Purusha, and the river, which is Chanchala, is a representation of Prakriti? When you look at the stone alone, you will find it sad and boring. When you look at the river alone, you will find it sad and dull as well. When you see them together, they look playful and very much alive. Look at the brightness on the face of the stone and the joy and gaiety of the river. What a lovely sight. They have such a great aura that whoever stays close to them starts feeling the bliss and the peace. This is the reason why you find yourself so calm and blissful when you go near the nature. And I think the main purpose of our forefathers to build the temples in such an environment is to invite all the people here and let them experience this bliss of nature. The sky was bright with the rays of the sun, and yet the moon was so clearly visible. This only happens in the mountains. After spending enough time here, I climbed up to Kharsali. The body was completely exhausted, and even walking a kilometer seemed very difficult. Finally, I managed to reach the Yamuna Temple in Kharsali. It is also known as Khushimath. This is the Yamuna Temple, the winter abode of Goddess Yamuna. The temple doors are closed now because the Goddess Yamuna has been moved to Yamunotri 9 kilometers from here. Yamunotri Dham will be covered in snow during winters. The deity is then shifted to this place called Khushimath in Kharsali. This temple is built at a unique picturesque location surrounded by the Garhwali Himalayan mountains. The temple is built with marbles in the same architectural style of Yamunotri. This is how the temple looks during the winter. With this, I conclude the video here. Thanks for watching. Let's wander.